Good morning, students. In previous class, we were discussing about list, basic concept of list, such as how to define a list, what are its properties, and how we will use that in our basic projects. The homework was you have to check what functions and methods are already predefined in our Python to work with list. Let us discuss that in detail now. Here I have defined a list called marks. It have many elements, some repeating, some non-repeating. Elements are also of different data types. Here are element called num is of different data type than others. These are integer data type, and here num is a string data type. So it is very clear that a list can have elements of different data type. It can have elements of repeating values, means duplicates are allowed in list. We can change elements anytime. We can now we need to discuss some functions to update values of our lists, functions to delete, remove values, remove elements, functions to add some more elements in list. Suppose here I need to add two more elements in this list. How will this will be performed? This is very simple. We have a predefined method called append. Then we will execute this, and it's showing a error. Okay, append takes only one element, and here we get 123 as the last element of our list. Means we have added that element in last of our list. This was the method to add element in a list. Some other methods are also there to add elements. Those are marks dot insert. We are inserting some value, some element at some index. Here we need to give index also. Suppose we are trying to insert a new element at index 3, the value should be 10,000 only. Okay, then let's take value again. Here the output is that we have inserted a new element, this index. This index is 3 because 0, 1, 2 and 3. It's very clear. Means append does not take index, it adds the element at last of our list, but insert allows us to give exact index of the element from where we are inserting new element. Another method is extend. Extend allows us to add a lot of elements in one go. Means when we are trying to insert lot of elements, then this will be very useful to us. Here we have inserted 3 elements in one go, 12, 23 and 34 at last of the list. These were 3 methods to add elements in list in a predefined list. Now we need to discuss about how to delete elements of list. Here are some methods called. First method is called poop method. Simply we need to define this and give its input of element which is already in our list. Suppose I want to remove this value. this 66. Then simply I give 66 as input and execute this. Okay. Sorry. We have to give index of that element. So 66 L is having 66 having which index? 1 2 3 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So seventh elements we need to execute remove from our list, and here it's giving 66. And now check the value of list again. The output is different from the initial one. 66 is not there, it's missing because we have removed it from our list. And those who are watching this video with full of concentration, they should be noticing a mistake done by me here. The mistake was in previous execution I did not give input to pop, and that executed something. What was that? Let me explain. Let us do that again. Here I am trying to execute this method without any input. So let's see what will happen. Actually, without any input, if we are executing this, the last element of the list will be removed from the list. Here 23 was the last element and it is removed. Now our list will not show that. The last element 23 is being removed. Is not there. One element is removed, number of elements has been decreased. Okay, the pop method can be used in two different ways. Some other methods are also there to remove elements from list, that is dot remove. Dot remove is very simple. We have to give just value of that element and it will be removed. Now let's check. The value is not there. 44 is not there. Simple. Means in pop we need to give element index of that element, but in dot remove we just need to give value of that element. And here we have an interesting method, dot clear. This do not take any input, it just clear all the elements of the list and make it empty. Now our list is empty, no element is there. The method is called dot clear. So we have discussed 4 methods to remove elements from list. Very easy. Now we need to update existing element. How to do that? For example, let us define a new list. Let's give it a simple MP. Elements are simple. Now we need to update its element. Suppose I am trying to update this, its value 121 should be 120, suppose. So how to do that? We have two methods. Firstly we will delete this and then add another value. This will be a long process. The short process will be simply updating this by using indexing. For example, I need to change this value, this having index 0 1 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Index is 7. Its value should be this. Now let's check. The value has been, okay, it's my mistake. You have to give it simply in this way. The value has been updated to 1 lakh. Clear? I think it's 1 lakh. Okay. Simply we need to use indexing to update our existing value of list. These were the methods which are useful to us to update, insert and delete elements of a list. Now we will use some predefined functions. What are those? Getting maximum value out of all elements. P dot simple. Uh, okay. It is actually it's a function, so we need to use like this. Here it gave me a value. This is the largest element of the list. Simple. We have to use this function, next function. We also have a min function to get minimum value, and there are a lot of functions like this which are useful to us. One of them is sum. Simply this will give us a total of all the elements. Okay class, let us revise what we have discussed in the class. Simply we have discussed how to deal with list, how to update its elements, how to add new elements in one go or one by one, how to insert a existing element on a index number, how to update a element, and what are the predefined functions to get some output from list. We will discuss about dictionary in next class. This is all for the day. Thank you.